St. Patrick St. Vincent Bruins, the defending Division IV CIF state champions, have won 6 in a row. Can they make it 7 as they handle host El Cerrito? Find out next. Welcome to Vallejo on the campus of St. Patrick St. Vincent for this TCAL Rock Division basketball game. First, we'll go over the starters for El Cerrito. Tyler Dixon, Jamil Jones, Derek Langford, averaging 19 and a half a game. Smith Jacob, number 11. Milikai Miller, averaging 12 a game. El Cerrito, 7 and 10. Their last game, they beat San Leandro, 71-63. For the home team, St. Patrick St. Vincent, the defending CIF Division IV champions. They have won 6 games in a row. Had a tough one against Albany. Had a 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes to come from behind and get their first conference victory. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. Our officials for tonight's ball game are Terrell Gamble and Terrence Rice. Deshaun Jackson hurt his shoulder against Albany, and he won't be playing, the highly touted sophomore for St. Patrick St. Vincent. Starters for St. Patrick, Jalen Scott, Chance McMillan, Akil Edwards, Marshall Martin, and Jake Elizalde. El Cerrito in green, the dark uniforms. And we're going to have a kickball do-me-over. St. Patrick's in the white uniforms. And this gym will always have a special place in our heart. One of our original games that has over 6,000 views was the Salesian St. Patrick's game last year. From close range, that doesn't go. And the Bruins will run, but an errant pass goes off Marshall Martin's hands. St. Patrick's will pick them up full court. And according to Derek Walker, nice press break by El Cerrito. But Jones can't get the tip in. Talking to Derek Walker, they need to clean the glass, deal with the ball pressure, and step up and score. Martin turns the ball over, and El Cerrito will run. That layup doesn't go, but Smith Jacob with the rebound, and that's an example of what Coach Walker doesn't want to happen when you're talking about cleaning the glass. Ball along the baseline. And a new 35-second clock. We're scoreless here in Vallejo. Tyler Dixon with the basketball. Edwards with the drive. The ball goes out of bounds. 19 on the shot clock. Coach Walker calls out play 1. Back rim. Elizalde with the offensive glass. And it's a little bit past dinner time, but it's still always a good time for a Wilson burger. Ball out of bounds. Next game for St. Patrick's will be on Saturday at Vallejo. That one doesn't go by Edwards. Still scoreless here. Careless pass across the key. Another missed layup, but a tip in by Jalen Scott. And I believe when we had the lineups, we had Elizalde as number 32, and he's wearing number 5 in white, if we're correct here. Little drive and a foul on Malachi Miller. And Chance McMillan will go to the free throw line. Splits the free throws. And El Cerrito will get the ball back. Little trap in the corner. And we've got a foul. I don't know much about basketball, but I know at least one thing. You don't want to get trapped in the corner. I know a few things about basketball. 3-0. Long pass across the court is intercepted. And Jalen Scott draws the foul. You can't throw that lazy pass across the court that's dripping with gravy, waiting for everybody to get their hands on it. That's a pass that's got to be made into 2 versus 1. Dago Albert will check in the ball game for the Gauchos. This is El Cerrito's first TCal Rock Division game. Chance McMillan. Nice catch off the pass and a layup by Malachi Miller. That 3 doesn't go. The Bruins get the offensive glass. Wild shot. Rebound by Jones, and El Cerrito will run. Oh. This is our best attempt of a posterization in the early 2018 season, or 2018 season by Jones. And we'll show that after the free throws. I want to posterize you. Smith-Jacob in the game for Jones, as he'll get a little rest after hitting that high elevation. Teams were scoreless for the first 2.5 minutes of the game. And a layup. Edwards. And a three the other way by Langford. Elizalde rejected by Miller. The three goes by Smith-Jacob. He had 24 points in the Gauchos' win over San Leandro. And the Bruins will set up their offense. Off the glass, Kill Edwards. He had 19 in the Bruins win over Albany, averaging 13 a game. Two-sport guy. The Bruins lost their CIF State Northern California game. What did Edwards do? He went from football player to basketball player in less than 24 hours. You gotta like that. There's a wide open three. Elizalde checks in for Jalen Scott. Don't want to pick up the dribble there. That three doesn't go. And the Gauchos will push. And Stevie Silvera has checked in the game. A little rough foul there on the basket. Maybe taking one to the thigh. We'd say, who won the Kentucky Derby? A little Charlie horse action. 10-10 ball game. Couple of free throws coming up for El Cerrito. Talking to our director, Dion, a little bit different than the Monte Vista San Ramon game that we did last Friday. As far as scoring and playing with a free and loose attitude out here. And Dixon misses both cost throws because they're not free when you miss them. El Cerrito will continue the press. The Bruins do a good job of breaking it. And they call a held basketball on the Martin shot attempt. And the basketball will stay in possession of the Bruins. Tyler Dixon will take a rest. Now, first he went, held ball, and then he came over. I don't know if that was a foul or not. Kind of got caught in a bad position. Had three guys within about a 50 square foot area and turned the ball over. Bruins in a zone. And you attack the zone by getting the ball to the high post, squaring, and you have options. It's like me at a buffet. You got the roast beef, you got the ham, and you got the ribs. Where do you choose from? And then the Bruins turn the basketball over. See, they'll get a high post entry pass. Right there, you've got a lot of options. And you take advantage, and that's what El Cerrito did. Very simple basketball. Appreciate St. Patrick, St. Vincent Athletic Director Lane Hawkins as Smith Jacob hits that running one-hander. And St. Patrick, St. Vincent President Dave Perry have been a big supporter of NorCal Sports TV. When our slogan was, we're just getting started. And we've already started, but I just love that slogan, and I love enunciate it like John Gruden. .15 on the shot clock. 14-footer doesn't go, and Silvera with the rebound, and it'll be Bruin basketball. Now, one of the keys was cleaning the glass. That's an example of what Coach Walker was impressing upon his team during practice yesterday. Derek Walker in his 10th season. With the Bruins. That layup doesn't go, and El Cerrito has numbers. Watch out. We have some youngsters enjoying the game, and so if you hear a watch out or be nice, that's me trying to be a little bit of a babysitter, and that's okay. But don't send me emails asking to be having a babies, because unless you got really good snacks. I digress. About a 2-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock, but Miles Smith says, I don't care, and hits the three, and El Cerrito playing some good basketball. Edwards goes through the defense. His shot is blocked. Silvera can't get that one to go. And a 2-for-1 opportunity for El Cerrito goes awry, and the Bruins will push. Edwards can't get it to go. And it's 17-10. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Cornerstone Financial Group. Planning the most important retirement in the world, yours. Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten-free, and delicious. And the question is, who's going to be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? American Asphalt, taking care of business. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, specialized, innovative, compassionate. Me love some crab, and what we call this time of year is crab feed season. Support St. Patrick, St. Vincent basketball. Go to their website, buy their tickets, support them. And it's February 3rd. Go to the St. Patrick, St. Vincent website for more details. Hometown roll on the road. By Justin Sortya. Dixon on the rebound. Scoring for St. Patrick's, Edwards has 4. McMillan has 4. Turnover, El Cerrito. Jacob has 7. Rebounds, 9 each. Back rim, Marshall Martin, another one of those multi-sport players, football player, been offered by San Jose State, was talking to Coach Hawkins about him, was a member of the football team that won their section and couldn't get to the state championship again, but quite an athletic program here in Vallejo. Langford, Smith, Dixon. Oh. Thought we might have one of those problems with the book. Martin at the free throw line. Misses both, but he gets his own rebound. You got to cut the shooter. The second thing I know about basketball, you got to cut off the free throw shooter. Severa misses, and Miller with the rebound. He's averaging 12 a game for Michael Booker in his 9th season at El Cerrito. Edwards in for Martin. This game got off to a slow start, first 2.5 minutes, but since been fairly exciting. And Tyler Dixon adds to that, going to the basket strong. He's fouled, and he'll get a free throw for the old-fashioned 3. And boy, you guys had to wait, wherever you may be watching this, you had to wait at least 4 seconds for the instant replay. I think we ought to change it from instant replay and call it the microwave replay, and then I'll go out and sell it. Ten-point lead now for and now it's 13 as Dixon lays that one in. They definitely missed the presence of Deshaun Jackson, the 6'8 sophomore. If he was in at that point, they're not taking these shots at the basket. But he's not, and El Cerrito's taking advantage. Credit them. Edwards breaks the press, and he's fouled by Malachi Miller. Actually, that foul was on Dixon. My mistake. It's only the 300th one I've made today, so we're okay. El Cerrito in his zone. A lot of passing, but not a lot of looks at the basket. And Albert with the steal, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. Dago Albert with the nice play on defense for El Cerrito. Dixon doesn't draw iron, and we've got a foul on the floor off the rebound. And one official sees something one way and the other sees it another, and they're going to talk about it. And they call that foul on Malachi Miller. Jamil Jones into the game for Malachi Miller, just committed that last foul. This zone, you got to get the ball into the high post. And then we've got a illegal screen. Marshall Martin. And we've got a timeout. St. Patrick's. Cornerstone Financial Group, serving Benicia, Shingle Springs, the greater San Francisco and Sacramento, California areas, was founded with one very specific goal: to provide financial planning, asset distribution, and investment strategies for high net worth individuals, successful professionals, corporations, and business owners. Our approach aims to help manage risk, provide lifetime income, better protect growth, and minimize taxes. Please feel free to contact us if you'd like additional information or schedule an appointment. Please contact Craig Watkins at 530-672-1703. Cornerstone Financial Group, planning the most important retirement in the world, yours. After the turnover, El Cerrito with the basketball, and it's an alley-oop! Bing bong, boom! Might be another opportunity for an alley, but no oop, but that's okay. Layup by Smith-Jacob. And we'll have a replay of that alley-oop on our next dead ball. Elizalde with a wild shot, but he's bailed out by Jamel Jones. Alley-oop. Now write your senator, because you had to wait for a dead ball for that replay, but that's okay. Elizalde makes the first free throw. Elizalde makes both. Now, I had confidence in the young man that he's a good free throw shooter, because he went to the line. Coach Walker had the other four guys on the sideline to confer with them about the next time they're on defense. And we got a foul on Mervyn Kenyon. It's the 6:14 mark. El Cerrito pushed it to double figures. And their largest lead has been 16. And Dixon misses a free throw. Scott and Gabriel Patrick will check in. Patrick, just a freshman. El Cerrito splits the free throws. Little press break. No shot block, but definitely an intimidation by Jamel Jones. He didn't block that shot. He was there to intimidate. And both teams are now in the bonus. They'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way. St. Patrick's is 4 of 7 from the free throw line, and El Cerrito is 2 of 4. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks for streaming in. Our next game will be up in Rockland for Santa Rosa Junior College, taking on Sierra College. That game will be on at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Can't get those free throws to go. And Martin with the rebound, and El Cerrito will pick him up at half court. And a reach in. Dago Albert. The next foul for St. Patrick's, they will be, or El Cerrito will be in the double bonus. Edwards makes his first free throw. Severa checks in for Martin. Bruins are one short underneath the basket. But they know Edwards is a good free throw shooter. It was 17-10 El Cerrito at the end of the first quarter. Little spin cycle move goes awry, and the Bruins with the steal. And Chance McMillan is fouled. Justin Soria with the foul. And it'll be free throws for, or one-on-one for McMillan, but he misses the front end. Pretty move, but Akil Edwards gets the steal. Is like a new but no awe. Edwards with the up and under. Can't get it to go. And the Bruins will reset. And a travel. Gabriel Patrick would have just been better off of shooting the three. Defense was running at him. Had two guys underneath the basket to get the offensive rebound if he missed. Too many steps. And a block on Patrick. So you got a turnover and then reaching in on defense. And the teams will be in the double bonus shooting 2 free throws the rest of the half. Langford at the line. Jonas Willett checks into the game for El Cerrito. Bruins on offense. Only scored 5 points in this quarter. Edwards is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Willett is called for that, his first personal. Cut this deficit down to 13. El Cerrito's largest lead was 16. Well, they call the 5th foul after several collisions for that loose ball. Scott whistled for the foul. And Langford's at the free throw line. El Cerrito is now 6 of 11 from the free throw line. St. Patrick's is 6 of 10. Langford knocks down both. Leads back up to 15, just under the 2-minute mark. Here at St. Patrick's, St. Vincent in Vallejo. T-Cal Rock Division. Foul on the offensive glass as Smith-Jacob fouls Silvera, and he'll get a couple of free throws. And a good time to announce it. We will have the T-Cal Rock Championship at El Cerrito High School. We'll have the girls game and the boys game championship as we did last year. And next Tuesday we'll be in San Ramon for the Battle of Danville. San Ramon hosts the Mustangs. Luis Perez checks in the ball game for the Bruins. Good opportunity for the Bruins to close this half out strongly, cut into this deficit. But then they reach in, and that frustrates Coach Walker. Perez called for the foul. Willett misses the first one. A lot of fouls in this game. And if it does get close, it'll get down to free throws, as always. El Cerrito continues to pack it in, the 2-3 zone. And miss from long range. Haven't had many times where they've got the ball into the high post and try to break down the zone. Have settled for long-range shots, and long threes end up being slam dunk. Jamil Jones. They've passed the ball around a lot on the perimeter, but haven't done much high post, high-low action. And here's the instant replay. You can't let a guy get that deep into the post, and just like a pogo stick, Jones goes up and slams it in. Edwards again at the free throw line. Mervyn Kenyon checks in for Perez. At halftime, we'll give some love to our partners, take a brief audio break, have some replays, highlights, first half scoring, and then we'll bring you the second, after the scoring, we will have an audio break and then bring you the statistics and the rest of the ball game here from the campus of St. Patrick's, St. Vincent in Vallejo. Jones gets fouled by Scott, and he'll be shooting 2. Edwards has 10 points for the Bruins. Jamil Jones at the free throw line. And he misses. If El Cerrito was doing a little bit better job at the free throw line, this game might be a little out of hand. Jones splits the pair. And that's how you break the press, but Severa can't get the layup to go at point-blank range. And that is the end of the first half. El Cerrito outscores St. Vincent 19-11, and they lead 36-21 at half. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Cornerstone Financial Group. Planning the most important retirement in the world, yours. Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever made from real California milk. And the question is, who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? American Asphalt, taking care of business. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, specialized, innovative, compassionate. You want to support St. Patrick, St. Vincent, go to their website and buy some crab feed tickets. Saturday, February 3rd, the 39th annual crab feed. And it is crab feed season. Well, we're here at halftime. We'll take a brief audio break, and we'll come back. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Range shots and long threes end up being slammed. Range shots and long threes end up being slammed. Foul on El Cerrito with the basketball, and it's an alley-oop. Bing bong. And now it's 13. This game got off to a slow start, first 2.5 minutes, but since been fairly exciting. About a 2-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock, but doesn't go, and El Cerrito has numbers. And you attack the zone by getting them free when you miss them. El Cerrito will continue the press. The Bruins do a good job of breaking it. And that three doesn't go. And the Gauchos will push. Offense. Off the glass. The three goes by. And a three the other way. And a run. Nice catch. This is El Cerrito's first TCal Rock Division game. Shortest pass across the key. Another missed layup, but a tip in. Range shots and long threes end up being slammed. Foul on El Cerrito with the basketball, and it's an alley-oop. Bing bong. And now it's 13. This game got off to a slow start, first 2.5 minutes, but since been fairly exciting. About a 2-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock, but doesn't go, and El Cerrito has numbers. And you attack the zone by getting them free when you miss them. El Cerrito will continue the press. The Bruins do a good job of breaking it, and that three doesn't go, and the Gauchos will push. Offense. Off the glass. The three goes by. And a three the other way. And a run. Goes. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Cornerstone Financial Group. Fit Pro Go. American Asphalt. Muir Orthopedic Specialists. We're here at halftime. Let's go over statistics first for El Cerrito. Jones has 6, Langford has 6, and Jacob has 11. For St. Patrick, McMillan has 4, Edwards has 10, including 6 of 6 from the free throw line. St. Patrick's 10 of 14 from the free throw line. El Cerrito 9 of 16. El Cerrito outscored the Bruins 19-11. And St. Patrick spent most of halftime in the locker room having a reorganizational meeting. And if that possession is any reflection, heck of a meeting. Alley-oop doesn't go. Edwards now has 13. And was a 15-point deficit to start the third quarter. And the Bruins have an opportunity to cut that lead down to 10 if they can make both these free throws. McMillan misses the front end. These teams have shot a combined 31 free throws already. And not to be repetitive, but when you miss them, they're not free. McMillan splits the free throws. And just like that, within a minute, the Bruins have cut this down to 11 points. And then we've got a legal screen in the paint. Smith-Jacob. And with a good possession here, the Bruins could cut this lead into single digits. McMillan. He now has 15. And we've got a timeout, El Cerrito. And here's a microwave replay by Edwards. Cornerstone Financial Group, serving Benicia, Shingle Springs, the greater San Francisco and Sacramento areas, was founded with one very specific goal: to provide financial planning, asset distribution, and investment strategies for both high net worth individuals, successful professionals, corporations, and business owners. Contact Craig Watkins at the Cornerstone Financial Group. Planning the most important retirement in the world. Yours. Little 6-0 run for the Bruins. And now an 8-0 run. Chance McMillan with the layup, and just like that, it's down to 7. Martin with the steal. Elizalde with a layup. And a turnover, El Cerrito. Now, I don't know what Coach Walker said at halftime, but you need to bottle it and sell it. The long pass, Elizalde having a little patience, and lays it up. Malachi Miller checks in for Smith-Jacob. And we've got a timeout. Support St. Patrick, St. Vincent High School. Go on their website and purchase some great tickets for their 39th annual crab feed on Saturday, February 3rd. Support St. Patrick, St. Vincent High School. Timeout by Coach Walker along the sideline. A 15-point deficit is now down to 5 on a 10-0 run. As that ball's nearly turned over. 10-0 run to start the second half. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in on NorCal Sports TV and Edwards Travels. And that was surprise to Edwards on that violation. El Cerrito has not scored here in the third quarter. A double Wilsonberger. Martin, accomplished football player, great tailback, and he goes to the basket. He's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. And Edwards misses those. I think he's 0 for 3, I believe, at the free throw line. Smith-Jacob checks in for Jones. Edwards misses both. Elizalde with the steal. And the Gauchos are still scoreless. Nice drive, but another blocked shot. But Marshall Martin strong on the offensive glass, and it's a three-point game. 12-0 run by St. Patrick. Elizalde with some good defense. But the hometown roll on the road goes for Derek Langford. Elizalde is rejected. Martin with the offensive rebound. That doesn't go. Ball kicked out of bounds. And the officials will talk. They give the basketball. And no change of possession. They'll give the basketball to the Bruins. Elizalde misses. Ball out of bounds, and it goes to El Cerrito. El Cerrito was held scoreless until 4:45 left in the quarter. Was a 12-0 run. And we see that a lot when we come to this court. A lot of guys slipping on the floor. And Dago Albert took a tumble there. Shot clock's reset. 12-footer by Jacob doesn't go. Martin with the rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds off the leg of Miller. Martin at the elbow just throws one a little low. But that was an elbow entry pass, which we didn't see the entire first quarter. El Cerrito Playing a little man defense. And Edwards just goes to the basket again, and he's got 17. Three-point game. Elbow jumper is good by Smith-Jacob. You can't throw that pass against El Cerrito because that's the result. Langford with the layup. Strong presence by Jalen Scott. Goes right to the basket. He's fouled, and it counts. Going strong to the basket, draws the foul. And bricks the free throw. El Cerrito led 17-10 at the end of the first quarter, then 36-21 at half. And that one goes by Derek Langford, and he's fouled, and that's, if he makes this free throw, that'll be 5 straight points for him. A 12-0 run to start the third quarter by the Bruins, and then El Cerrito scored with 4:45 left in the third quarter. And El Cerrito has now pushed the lead up to 7. Nice work of the offense. Martin with the high post catch. Elizalde with the 14-footer. Martin with the assist. Elizalde with the basket. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Cornerstone Financial Group. Planning the most important retirement in the world. Yours. Fit Pro Go. Most delicious shake ever made from real California milk. And the question is, who will be our player of the game? You'll find out after the game. American Asphalt, taking care of business. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, and compassionate. Once again, if you'd like to buy tickets for the 39th annual St. Patrick's St. Vincent Crab Feed, go to the high school's website, buy your tickets for Saturday, February 3rd. Need love some crab. After the timeout, El Cerrito basketball. Free throw shooting. St. Patrick is 9 of 18. El Cerrito 11 of 16. And 9 of 18 is 50%. And remember, Edwards is 6 of 6. So they're really 3 of 12 if you take Edwards out of it, and that's not good free throw shooting. Official coming over to the score table. Ball out of bounds. It'll be 20 on the shot clock. That layup doesn't go by Dixon, but the relentless pursuit of the basketball is a basket for El Cerrito. And they call Akil Edwards with the player control foul. Credit Malachi Miller working hard on the offensive glass. Elizalde just looked overwhelmed on that as Dixon lays it up right over the top of him. And it's a 9-point lead for El Cerrito. The Bruins cut the lead down to 3, but El Cerrito was able to answer. Marshall Martin is fouled. And Jameel Jones will check into the game for Dago Albert. Bad pass by Martin. And a nice chicken strip. And then a block, but he's fouled. Martin made the bad pass, but credit him for hustling back on defense and with the quick chicken strip to prevent the highlight reel. But Dixon stayed with it, and he'll go to the free throw line. And Dixon makes both free throws, but Martin made him earn them. And El Cerrito is hung in there offensively, and all of a sudden, St. Vincent's just got careless with the basketball. 2 lazy passes in a row, and all of a sudden it's a turnover the other way. And Edwards takes advantage. Speaking of careless passes, up and under. And Edwards with the basketball. And the Bruins will play for the last shot. St. Patrick is 11 of 20 from the free throw line. El Cerrito is 10 of 19. Miles Smith checks in for Dixon. 10.6 seconds left in the third. Edwards can't get that 3 to go. And at the buzzer, Smith-Jacob misses. Akil Edwards leads all scorers with 19 points. NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Cornerstone Financial Group. Planning the most important retirement in the world. Yours. I'm assuming that was a technical, but we'll come back. Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever made from real California milk. Gluten-free, lactose-free. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? American Asphalt, taking care of business. Muir Orthopedics Specialists, specialized, innovative, compassionate. And once again, support St. Patrick St. Vincent High School, buying tickets to their crab feed on February 3rd, their 39th annual crab feed. Scoring, Edwards leads all scorers with 19. Jacob has 13, and Langford has 12 for El Cerrito. El Cerrito led 17-10 to start the game, 36-21 at half. Then a great start on the third quarter, a 12-0 run by St. Patrick St. Vincent closed the lead to 3, or closed the game to 3 points. Then a layup by Dixon at the 4:45 mark, and El Cerrito was able to climb this back up to a 10-point game. El Cerrito basketball to start the second half. Both teams are 11 of 19 from the free throw line. Low post entry. Pretty basket and move by Jameel Jones. Showed a lot of patience underneath the basket. And now it's a 12-point game. Rebounding. St. Patrick holds the edge 20-18. Edwards misses. The Bruins get the loose ball. And a three goes by. Take a chance, McMillan. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV to get alerts of our upcoming games. That three doesn't go. Edwards with the long rebound. And he'll push. And a nice pass to Martin. He can't finish at the rim. And El Cerrito's the other way. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pretty pass by Edwards, and you can see the strength of Martin, how he catches that football, or catches the basketball, rather. Little low post action once again for El Cerrito. Inside out, and Martin with the steal. And he misses the dunk. He's missed a layup, now he missed a dunk. And El Cerrito goes the other way with a layup. That's a 6-point differential. 6-point swing there. And Martin's hands are stinging, and another Wilson burger. Jameel Jones out of nowhere. He's heating up. Chance McMillan with another three. But the Bruins have to put together stops if they're going to cut into this deficit. Drive. Doesn't go. McMillan with the rebound. And the two doesn't go. Severa with the offensive rebound. And then Scott travels, slips on the floor. Saria will check in. And Dago Albert will go in as well. Teardrop. And Scott with a rebound, and he'll push. And Martin is fouled. Neither team in the bonus. Ball out of bounds for the Bruins. In and out game. Heartbreak for McMillan. El Cerrito doesn't have the number. And credit Dago Albert of slowing down the game. Little blow by to the rim. In and out game. And Cerrito with the three. Our next game is we'll show the last three-pointer to push this lead back up to 12. Our next NorCal Sports TV broadcast will be in Rockland for Santa Rosa Junior College taking on Sierra College. That game will be at 3 o'clock. Then Tuesday, we'll be in Danville at San Ramon High School for the Battle of Danville as the Monte Vista Mustangs take on the Wolves. Monte Vista having a little tough luck, have lost their last two games in overtime. We've got a lot of other games on Wednesday. We'll be at Las Positas as Las Positas host number 1 in the state, City College of San Francisco. Officials stopping play to clean up the perspiration on the floor. This team's playing hard. It gets a little warm in here. Just how we like it. St. Patrick got off to a great start to start the third quarter, 12-0 run. And then ever since, El Cerrito is taking back control of this game. El Cerrito will play Clayton Valley on Saturday, and the Bruins will take on Vallejo. The next foul by El Cerrito, and the Bruins will be in the bonus. Silvera just with a bad pass out of the range of Edwards. And Elizalde will check in for Silvera. You get back into this game by getting stops. El Cerrito trying to work a little clock, value the possession. Ten on the shot clock. Three on the shot clock, blocked shot. And that'll be a shot clock violation and a stop by the Bruins. Edwards checks in for Soria. McMillan's last 2-3 attempts have gone awry. And once again, Malachi Miller on the offensive glass. Long three ends up being a long rebound and a basket the other way. If you're watching, Coach I listen. Working on both sides of the glass, or both offensive and defensive glass. Miller with the defensive rebound. 14-point game. Largest lead for El Cerrito was 16. And Dixon goes strong to the basket. And next foul by both teams, they'll both be in the bonus. McMillan has 13 for the Bruins. Edwards has 19. Got to value these possessions. And there's a steal and a great athletic play by Smith-Jacob. El Cerrito wisely working the clock. And a turnover, El Cerrito. But the officials are going to talk about it, and the ball will retain. Well, they haven't made a decision. No, they'll stick it with the Bruins. And we've got a held basketball. And possession goes to the Bruins. Who's on first? Edwards can't get that layup to go, and the frustrations continue here in the fourth quarter for the Bruins. And we've got a foul, and it'll be free throws. And it's now a 17-point game. And a foul in the backcourt on Elizalde. Well, this will snap the 6-game winning streak of St. Patrick, St. Vincent. And El Cerrito will look to get their 8th win of the season. Free throw doesn't go. Got to get up shots here quickly. Edwards with a pretty drive and a layup. He's got 21. Don't stop your dribble in the corner. And that ball's off Martin. Perez, Silvera. Magarel in the game. And Gabriel Patrick for the Bruins. Kwesi Gus in the game, number 34. Along with Miles Smith, Tyler Dixon, Jacob Willett, and Dago Albert. Want to get the ball inside to the big fella, and it goes. This is how you feed the low post. And you finish. And can't finish the old-fashioned three. Nearly turned over. 18-footer goes. Gabriel Patrick. And a foul, and that'll be 2 free throws. Oh, he said he stepped on the sideline. That's a turnover. Thought he whistled for a foul. And I think I got reading the names off of the Max Prepson correctly. It's not Smith Jacob, it's Jacob Smith. Well, St. Patrick, St. Vincent takes one on the chin as El Cerrito wins 65-50.
As Chris Babcock heads to the floor to do the player of the game interview, we'd like to again thank our sponsors, Cornerstone Financial, planning the most important retirement in the world, yours. Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever. American Asphalt, taking care of business. And Muir Orthopedic Specialist, innovative, compassionate, and specialized. And don't forget about the crab feed. So here's Chris Babcock.
I'm with our Fit Pro Go player of the game, Jacob Smith. You guys got out to a 16-point lead. The Bruins went on a little run, but you halted that with some good offense and defense. Nice win on the road to start the conference.
You know, we just came out, played hard. Everybody did their job. Nobody tried to do too much, and we came out on top. You know, what happened in the past happened in the past. Our goal is to win this league.
And you got off to a good start. You guys have played a number of tough teams. You're always El Cerrito always brings it. You guys had some great athletic plays, but you really settled down there. The end of the third quarter, had a strong fourth quarter to get the win. What are you looking forward to for the rest of the season?
Just looking forward to carrying this momentum on and finishing out our season strong, trying to make the playoffs and go deep and make something happen.
Well, NorCal SportsTV will be at your high school to bring the T-Cal Rock Division Championship. You guys keep playing like tonight, you might get that opportunity. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Good luck the rest of the way and enjoy your Fit Pro Go.
Thank you.
We appreciate Jacob Smith taking the time to do that pregame or postgame interview with us as our player of the game. We'd like to again thank our sponsors one more time for bringing this live stream to you, and Chris Babcock will bring that as well as some statistics.
Leading scorers for El Cerrito, Jacob Smith with 15, and I apologize for calling him Smith Jacob the whole game, but you can see the young man very humble, and El Cerrito with their first conference win. El Cerrito was 15 of 23 from the free throw line. Once again, our sponsors, Muir Orthopedics, specialized, innovative, compassionate. Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever made from real California milk, lactose-free and gluten-free. American Asphalt, taking care of business. Cornerstone Financial Group, planning the most important retirement in the world, yours. We'll close it out here. Before we do, we've got final statistics. First for El Cerrito, Dixon with 10, Jones with 8 with a lot of great defense, Langford with 12, and Jacob Smith with 15. For St. Patrick's, Chance McMillan had 13, and Akil Edwards with 21. St. Patrick's 11 of 19 from the free throw line, and El Cerrito 15 of 25. From the St. Vincent High School, where El Cerrito beat the Bruins 65-50 to win this TCAL Rock Division contest. You have been watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to our crew, Joseph Yanez, Johnny Shelton, our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado, and our director, Dion I am Chris Babcock in Vallejo. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.